So I was minding my business. And then the first hit, listen, I'm smoking a different strain. This stuff is potent. It's legal here. So we get some good shit up here. I haven't listened. My friend, Friendly Space Ninja, tagged me on Instagram and said, Khadija, where are you? Go live. 3 minutes ago, there was another one. And I was like, I just got out the shower. I just had a bath. I did my sacred Saturday. You know, I was getting my follicles ready because I needed to record. So I have not listened to this song, even a little bit. I have no effing, what matters? It's going to be copywritten. I'm smoking. I have no fucking idea what's going to happen. Truly. Julian says it's really good. I can barely keep up. Okay. I'm just going to go straight into it because I don't know what else. Like, child. For those of you catching up, I have just been informed that Kendrick has released another song called Not Like Us. Now, this leads me to believe, speculation, of course, that he had the other song waiting. Like I said before, he had the other song waiting. And then Drake released Family Matters. And then Kendrick was like, let me just drop this one to rain on his parade already. Let me just drop it. And then maybe he wrote this one. Maybe. But some people are saying there's a whole album of disses. So girl, the feds have been on watch since Diddy said, since Cassie said, my name is Cassie Ventura and I have something to say. Some of y'all will get that. Here we fucking go. Oh my God. I had it queued up. 1 second. This is crazy. Okay. 1.2 million views. It was released an hour ago. Okay. See, you know what? Before he said, I see dead people. That's how he started, right? Thematically, I love this because we're bringing back the Haley Joel Osment, I see dead people, also in AI. We're bringing it back. Haley Joel, I hope you're doing well, young man. I hope you're doing well. I'm actually scared. Sorry, y'all. I'm actually scared to press play. I know that sounds so stupid, but like I've never seen anything like this that I've been alive to witness. Like not just alive to witness, but like alive and remembering to witness because I was a baby
in the 90s, but like not. I was in kindergarten. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on, but as an adult, I've never seen anything like this. We had a few moments when Sheether came out. A few moments. Hey, baboosh. Also, girl, Cat Williams, isn't he going on in an hour? Isn't Cat Williams is on stage in an hour? Guys, it's America versus Canada, and I'm scared. Okay. Okay, I'm really scared because if we start hearing, I haven't listened to this, y'all. If I start hearing stuff about Millie Bobby Brown, I'm just gonna somebody just put the link to my video from last year. Somebody just put the link to my video from last year. He said, I'm not playing. Okay, here we go. Starts out, I see dead people. I don't have lyrics. Not this beat. This beat is diabolical. Mustard is on the beat. Wow. mustard on the beat. Already. Okay. Did he say hide the Bible if God watching you? This makes the Joel Osteen line even more potent, I think, because it's like he was like a televangelist, right? A televangelist, a prosperity gospel dude, and usually those people are criminals. Not all the time, but a fair amount of time. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I need to see if I have lyrics because okay. Come on, genius. Come on, genius. Our homie genius pulled up the lyrics. 1 second, y'all. This is wild. Okay. Time to share my screen. We found lyrics, y'all. Because I know some of us like to read. Yeah, okay. What's going on? Genius has a connection because they also posted their lyrics an hour ago. But I don't think they posted the lyrics for Drake's song. I think it took them a little longer. Okay. I almost did chocolate mushrooms too. Thank God I waited. Oh my goodness. Thank God I waited. Ryan's? Ryan. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, y'all. We're running it back from the beginning for anybody coming in now. The play. I see dead people. Must have a beef hoe, beef bone, beef crack, nigga, he a freak, man down, all I ever lamps, tell him, please, bro, net a nigga to the cross, he walk around like teeth. I shouldn't be shaking ass to this. Mm-mm. How many options really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Who is John Stockton? Oh, question. They're still writing the lyrics for this. They're still writing the lyrics for this. John Stockton of the Utah Jazz, who holds a record for most assists in NBA history. Oh, come on, work, John Stockton. See if I knew more sports. This would help. But I only had 2 years of being really into basketball, and then I don't know what happened. Okay, certified boogeyman. That is certified boogeyman. Like, there is something about black men that are good with the written word, with that are just so damn funny at roasting people. Like reading ah ah hide a Bible of God watching. Certified boogeyman, I'm the only one they up the score with him. I'm the one they up the score with him. Walking down whole time. I know he got some Ooh, yeah, he's been calling him a bitch and a hoe this whole time, so that's not anything new. Extort shit, bully the this person does not know what is said. All right, I'm gonna keep going. I hear you like I'm young. You better not have oh, sorry. Didn't realize we were going right into it. Okay. When they up the score with him, walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him, hold on him, extra shit, bully the floor on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block one. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. Oh no! And again, y'all are not going to tell me that Kendrick Lamar is not being pure theater right now. Say Drake. I hear him like him young. That's he say Drake. I hear you like him young. Yes, Ellie, this is another song. No, no, Soggy Plants. 24 hours is not enough time. He can't do anything. What's going to happen is the only person that can save him is Lil Wayne and Drake turning himself in. Oh my God. I can't even keep up with this chat, y'all. Somebody said the sister line was super loaded. I don't know what. Yeah, the sister line. Hold on. To any bitch that you talk to and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from them. Does this have to do with Lotto? Somebody said you should read the rest of the John Stockton line. Uh oh. Famously played much of his career with power forward Karl Malone, who's notoriously known for impregnating a 13-year-old girl as an adult. Um, I'm actually sorry. I'm actually gagged right now. I'm sorry. I'm laughing, but it's not because anything's funny. It's the response I have when I'm nervous. Girl, Jay-Z needs to tell them to stop end the war. I don't think you want to know things about Jay-Z. Him and Foxy Brown, allegedly, when she was like 15. Girl, I don't think you want to know things about Jay-Z. I don't think he's going to be able to. Yeah, no. And yeah, Beyonce and Jay-Z met that Charlie Brooker Is it Charlie Rhodes interview? Charlie Brooker. That's the guy from Black Mirror. The Charlie Rhodes interview where he's like asking how long ago was when they met, and Jay Z says 10 years, and then it's like, wait a minute, 10 years ago she was, and they're trying to do the math. You could tell he didn't. He's trying to walk it back. It gets better or it gets worse. Somebody said it gets better. Girl, it's looking like it's about to get worse. Worst. Okay, here we go. Because I we're not even a minute in. um One second. Y'all, we need to do something real quick because I can't keep going. Lord, dear Lord of love, God Almighty, God above, please look down and see my people through. Um, Girl, and it's probably a minor for literally anyone that, because I'm not going to take it on the face that everybody knows music. A minor is a chord. C is the relative minor of C major. I don't know if there was going to be anything in there like Certified Lover Boy starts with a C. I'm really reaching, but girl. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we fucking go. And he's not just calling Drake that. He is naming the people around Drake and asking him again, not only you, but the men you keep around, you give this man hand-me-downs. Don't, if you like Drake, good luck, because he might be after your sister. Chubbs is the only one that gets your hand-me-downs. Hand-me-down. It says hand-me-down. Me shocked. Wait. I know. Okay. They playing. Then party at the party playing with his nose now. Well, allegedly. Got a weird case. Why is he around? What's his case? Travis Savory, known as Bucka Not Nice. Backa Not Nice? Girl, I don't know this man. Was previously a former security guard who signed with Drake's record label OVO Sound, an imprint of Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers. Y'all better handle this. Warner Brothers. Y'all better drop this. Girl. Not anymore. Not after this. Okay. Was arrested and charged with forcing a 22-year-old woman into prostitution and taking her money. This led to Drake mentioning his release from jail in 2015 track Know Yourself. Out of jail, there was a lot of different paths he could have took, so he decided to focus on music. Kendrick, okay. Okay. And it's probably a minor, and it's probably trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. Here we go. this is why I believe he wrote the other song. I truly believe that he already had those other two songs in the bank. He said he knew Drake, 616 in LA, and Meet the I'll be great. I forgot Drake's last name for a second. That's how wild this is. Meet the Grams. Yeah. He had those in his back pocket, already recorded, ready to go. And then Drake released this song, released Family Matters. This is my speculation. Kendrick drops the last one that he has hidden and then decides, now I'm gonna write something right now. Because the slave line, I said yesterday I didn't feel comfortable about that line. Cause like, and again, some of y'all are gonna say, well, yeah, like we're gonna mix a few things here because some of y'all are gonna say you feel uncomfortable about Drake saying that because he's biracial. Some of y'all are gonna say because he's not from the culture and he's Canadian. We need to understand that there are a lot of Black people in Canada. That Canada has a very rich history of Black people. That Black people weren't just sitting around chilling in Canada when shit was going down. Like there's sorry, I'm saying shit was going down. I'm specifically talking about blackface minstrelsy in Canada, how a lot of Black folks in Toronto at the time would protest it. But even beyond that, like the first Black people, I believe it was around the 1600s. I have a thing here. I'll put a link here because of a video that I was working on, um, where I was actually learning more stuff about Canada. But this is a little thing called significant Black moments in Canadian history because I feel like people really be acting like there aren't Black people in Canada. And I've lived in America and Canada. So like I've seen, and I grew up in Georgia and then lived in Calgary, Alberta. So like I've seen different Blackness in different forms. And yeah, this is a class thing. Like Drake grew up in a certain class. So even if he was, and he's biracial and he's Canadian, but like even if he, like if he grew up in Scarborough, it would be a little bit more like, because like also there are a lot of rappers that have and should probably Canadian rappers that have more cred than Drake that probably and should probably have gotten more popular. Canada didn't get its first Black owned radio station until 2001. In the US, that happened in the 1940s, 1947. So there's so many like Black folks in Canada, there's a lot of invisibility there. So I'm just trying to say like, yeah, 2001. You can find an MTV article that's talking about the beginning of it. It's yeah, 2001 is when Canada got its first Black owned radio station. So and Canada is not miles ahead. I think people have a weird history and idealization of Canada being a cultural mosaic and all of that. No, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit. And having lived in Georgia and experienced racism there and living in it's very anyway. Continuing. Sorry, y'all. I just gave a random history. Here's some history. Okay. He said step this way. Okay. Okay. He said step this way. Y'all. I told y'all. Kendrick, pure theater, pure camp. He's having a blast, but he's pissed. Okay. Let's start from the top and work our way down. Fixing please don't edit. Oh, cute. Okay. Well, we know who's on the beat. We know who produced this. Thanks, DJ Mustard. Thank you. Thanks. He said Debo eating rat? Debo eating rat? Amber Lamps, tell him, breathe, bro. Who is this? Could be a reference to What Do You Mean, Breathe, Breathe, which came viral meme.
What do you mean, breathe, breathe? Don't tell me to breathe. I can't be. Yo, bring me a shot. Bring me a shot. What do you mean, breathe?
Yeah. In that moment, that he was choosing a Toronto accent there. He was choosing a mansdom. Okay, anyway. I can't do it. Okay. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Be your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. And we read the John Stockton thing earlier because he played much of his career with power forward Karl Malone, who was known for impregnating a 13-year-old girl as an adult. Yeah. They're still figuring out what this line is. Say Drake. I hear you like him. Oh, we're doing dramatic readings. I forgot we were going to do dramatic readings because I can't talk like Kendrick. That's just going to be silly. Okay. Say Drake. I hear you like him young. You better not ever go to cell block 1 because, when the feds catch you and throw you in, that is where you will meet your maker if you don't already meet them by going to Oakland at the end of your tour. Okay. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that gets your hand-me-downs. He's the only one fortunate enough to get your hand-me-downs of literal minors, allegedly. Then party at the party, playing with his nose now. I just had a thought. Sorry. If okay, anyway, I'll wait because it's more receipts that we need to see. Because I'm just thinking of Diddy allegedly had all these people that were around him all the time and were in charge of having fanny packs with drugs in them. Okay. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Before this was Baca. Why'd they change this? Y'all remember? Okay, maybe they realized it was okay. It's still there, but I guess anyway. He's got a weird case, aka what they said before, the case of him forcing a 22-year-old into prostitution and taking her money. Why is he around? He's got a weird case. That case that I mentioned of him, and a 22-year-old. So why is he around? Certified lover boy. Certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 rock. Don't fuck him up. Rock, 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 rock. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. I think this is the most devastating line written for all the things that it is. He's asking you questions that he already knows the answer to. I, because he sang it. He sang it. It is nasty work. It is nasty work. Okay. He says, they're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. You think the Bay Area? You think the Bay Area? You think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pop? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop. Did Cole fold? I don't know why you still pretend. Did Cole foul? I don't know why you still pretending. Wait. J. Cole stays get it. He's not going. J. Cole is not going to know peace. Somebody messed up. What is the owl? Is what that's supposed to say. They're still editing it on Genius right now, y'all. So bear with them. J. Cole went home. Did J. Cole go home actually? Because J. Cole left so long ago, and this poor he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Can't. The Genius Scribes are working overtime right now, y'all. They are editing right now. That's why some of this looks a little weird. So just bear with them, okay? Everybody say thank you to the to the fellas over at Genius. All right. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches? The audience is not dumb. Thank you. Thanks. Shape the stories how you want. Hey, Drake, they're not slow. And I'm not, this is the first time I'm imitating Kendrick, and I feel like I'm doing it right. He said it like this. Hey, Drake, they're not slow. I would like to see Kendrick acting in some things. Plenty of rappers are good actors. Like T.I., I don't have respect for him outside of a lot of stuff, but he's a good actor. Oh, hey, Veronica. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? B stand for bitch, and you Malibu most wanted. Is that from that movie? Oh, it was. Oh, okay. So it is that movie. Damn. Have y'all ever seen Malibu's Most Wanted? Do y'all know what Malibu's Most Wanted is? It's oh, there was something going on in the 90s with these films. Hold on. I think it's Jamie Kennedy. It is. Oh God. Okay. Here, I'm gonna share my screen. Malibu's Most Wanted. God. This is Malibu's Most Wanted. Jamie Kennedy. Is that Regina? I mean, these photos should tell you everything you need to know about. Okay. Yeah, this should tell you everything you need to know. So, this is how Kendrick sees Drake. This right here, Jamie Kennedy in 2003's Malibu's Most Wanted. People used to use the word wigga. Is that what they used to use that word? Jesus. I'm positive they said it in this movie. I'm positive. There's no way they didn't. Which makes the next few lines more devastating because ain't no law, boy. You're ball boy. Fetch Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. This sounds so bad. Y'all get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxers. There's something that I feel like is comparable to like slit the panties right to the side, but slipped over your boxers. There's something. Anyway, what OVO stand for? The other vaginal option? Mm, mm. Okay. The queers are going to have a field day with this one. A field day with this one. God. Better straighten their posture and their wrists, allegedly. You know how I'm not, this is just, anyway, this is how some people talk. Get famous all up in Compton. Might write this for the doctrine. Tell the pop star to quit hiding. Fuck a caption. Want action. Because Drake will be on the gram posting some shit or saying something slick or posting a movie like 10 Things I Hate About You instead of acting, instead of do. Drake is a man of many words and few actions, is what Kendrick is saying right here in this line. And he is letting him know, you are a pop star. You are not a rapper. You are a pop star. Any respect, any care or cordialness that I have for you is gone completely because I know too much about you, and the way you're moving is showing exactly what I said about you. I have no respect, no regard. You I think I have to think about someone I hate this much for me to be able to like articulate it this more clearly, but mm. Quit hiding. I don't think he meant hiding in the closet. I think he just meant like, are you going to do something or not? You catching a flight to Cali or what? No accident and I'm hands on. Might fuck around and get polished. I think we all know what that means. And here's some more tea. The classes. Fucked on Wayne's girl while he was in jail. That's conniving. When did Wayne go to jail again, y'all? Do y'all remember when Wayne went to jail? I'm trying to see something. When did Wayne go to jail? And then when was what's it call it? When was Good Kid, Mad City released? Wayne is not going to save him after hearing this, but not new, new. Not new, new. Y'all leave Lauren London alone. 2010 to 2011. And Good Kid Mad City came out in like 2014, 2013, 2014. Oh, 2012. Okay. Wasn't there this is I probably nothing. No, it's not Good Kid Mad City. I'm getting so confused. The Heart Five when he said, "Homie, some fuck your baby mama once you hit the yard." It's not his baby mama though. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm making too. A lot has been thrown at us in the past week. Okay, in the past 24 hours, actually. So Drake is alleging here, not Drake, Jesus. Kendrick is alleging here that Drake fucked Wayne's girl. So y'all think it is Lauren London? Y'all, because I forgot they dated. I forgot that. Okay, so then got his face tatted like a bitch, apologizing. I'm just trying to see if there's a photo. Complained TMZ that Drake had gotten with Wayne's girlfriend. Wayne complained to TMZ that Drake had gotten with while he was in Rikers. Drake revealed that he had a tattoo of Wayne's face on his arm. It's just like, oh, wait, oh, wait. I'm not trying to be condescending. Like people sometimes read that as me being condescending. I really just think he looks so cute. Another person whose career loosely followed since. Apple to back it up, then drop. Drop it like it's hot now. Drop it like it. Okay. Let's see. Apparently, there's a video. Is there a video? No, there isn't. It just says Lil Wayne was ready to physically attack Drake for screwing his girlfriend. Oh, let me share this. Wayne says this himself in book proposal he's shopping. TMZ. Ooh. Wayne, has that book already been released? TMZ has obtained a portion of proposal Wayne has sent to various publishing houses, and his story is crazy. Wayne claims while he was serving time at Rikers Island for gun possession, Drake visited him and glibly confessed, saying, "Yeah, it's true. Don't fuck with her like that because I did fuck her." Wayne writes, "This is the type of shit that a man never wants to find out when he's locked up. Or maybe so, because only God knows what I would have done if I wasn't locked up right now." Wayne admits in the proposal he and his girlfriend argued a lot, and that may be why Drake said, "Don't fuck with her like that." As the timeline, as for the timeline, Wayne says a woman told him she had sex with Drake the day before they met. Wayne goes on, "I woke up feeling fucked up about the fucked up day that I had. Finding out she was fucking Drake was an absolute worst thing I could have ever found out." And he says, "As a man, honestly, that shit hurt. And not because it was Drake. It could have been any man. It would have hurt the same." Okay, this is where I want to say to men sometimes, you don't have to put as a man it hurt. It just fucking hurt. Cause it fucking did. And if it happened to anybody or most people that want monogamous relationships, not be doing this therapy thing, but still, it will hurt. Wayne has been in this industry for a very, very, very long time, since he was a child, actually. So yeah, Wayne, that does sound fucked up. But you don't have to say if even if it was another man, because it probably extra hurt because it was someone that you were mentoring, someone that you like. You go to jail, and it's like the whole world moves on without you. Like you're just there, and everybody else is doing their thing, whether you might have access to certain parts of the outside world or not. The world is still doing its thing without you. And especially to go during your career. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, y'all didn't know that Lil Wayne has been rapping since he was with Hot Boys, or did Birdman discover him when he was like 13, 14? Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's from New Orleans. And I think he's been, yeah, rapping since he was 13 or 14, maybe even younger, but yeah. He was a little baby. Wayne was a little baby. Wheezy F baby. Please say the baby. Not how old am I? I know, because I was like, I vaguely remember Wayne not when he was 14, but when he was quite young in Hot Boys. But I'm like, this is all because my older siblings listen to that stuff. So like I wasn't old enough to be like consciously seeking out Hot Boys, but anyway. Somebody said Wayne's been rapping since he was 13. Oh, hey, Ronnie. Y'all need to have receipts. What year? So Wayne went away in 2010 to 2011, according to a book, according to him. When he went away, this happened. Drake said it. Like Wayne has said this, so this isn't just out here. Who was he with at that time? We being messy. Okay. Genius updated. You a real one. I'm gonna do another. Okay. I think I was higher up than this. Sorry, y'all. Yep. Okay. So then got his face tattooed like a bitch apologizing. Y'all don't deserve him. Tomorrow. Oh my God. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. Hold on. D-Ross came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. Right, because he left the Raptors. Okay, this is around the time that I remember being a little bit into basketball. Okay. Yes, DeRozan left the Raptors because he was originally from Compton. Hold up. Let's pull this up. DeMar Rosen, also known as D Rose, is a basketball player from Compton who also used to play for Toronto Raptors, a team associated with Drake. Kendrick appears to be suggesting that D Rose is an amazing player in which the Raptors did not fully appreciate his abilities. Yeah, didn't. I was surprised when they went anyway. It's better that he left Drake's team for something better in life. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Him and Kyle Lowry were just such cute little buddies. Like a little buddy too, you know. Okay. Ooh. Say that for the people in the back to hear. Birdman Diddy mentoring. Mm-hmm. Mm. From Alondra down. Oh yeah, we talked about. Ooh, oh, what's this? I never saw this. Drake and Serena were reportedly romantically involved in 2015, according to TMZ Sports, where photos surfaced of them kissing in a restaurant. Serena spilled the tea. What was that like? Yeah, he was dissing her husband, calling him a simp, Drake, in 2022. Sidebar, Serena, your husband's a groupie. Claims to not want a problem. No boo. Get it? No boo. It's coming for sushi. We might pop up at him like Suzuki. Has zero tolerance for disrespecting families. So Drake disrespecting Serena's husband may be the reason that Kendrick stepped in to defend her. Or maybe he just was like, you know what? Serena's from Compton, and I want to. Okay, let's not maybe say protect Black women, but protect certain Black women. And your homeboy need a subpoena. The predators move in flocks. Now, which homeboy is it that need a subpoena? Whoever this is, their name needs to be registered and placed on a neighborhood watch. Is it all? Is it just your homeboy? Kendrick doubles down on his allegation that Drake is a pedophile. Sex offenders are via Megan's Law. Look who came back into the room. Legally required to publicly indefinitely the location. This line embodies a cover art as displays Drake $100 million Toronto mansion. Ah, yes. This line embodies the cover art of the album as it displays Drake's $100 million Toronto mansion photoshopped onto a sex offender app, GPS, with various pings over the estate. The mansion is dubbed the Embassy, which Kendrick said that place needs to be raided. Right here, the Embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Prior to that, Kendrick called Drake a predator and implied that Drake ran a sex trafficking ring of sorts in his home. Knowing there's predators like him lurking and some weird shit going on, some of these artists be here to police it. They streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak the videos of themselves to further push their agendas. Yep. Okay, likely refers to his friend. Okay, he's back, who was arrested for sex trafficking and assault in 2014. Similar diss to Megan Thee Stallion, 2024's hiss. Hello, yes. While the diss was widely assumed to be about Nicki Minaj, some believe that the track could also be aimed at Drake. Some, y'all, most of us in this chat believe that. Okay. Like we talked about yesterday or day before, it's hard to keep track, but yeah, he was making fun of her being shot, made it a punchline. And yeah, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside, hey. Roll their ass up like a fresh passer's eye, hey. I don't know why I'm whispering. It's a must, we outside, hey. City's back up, it's a must, we outside. Okay. And then we get the chorus. They're not like us, they're not like us, they're not like us. CSA and SA anthem. Y'all, this is so much. Once upon a time. Oh, no, I forgot what this part was about. I was trying to make it cute. No, once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still doubled down, calling us some slaves. I didn't like the line yesterday, and I still don't like it. Okay. Atlanta was the Mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all on game. I was excited. I was like, oh, what are we about to learn about Atlanta history? Hey. Was using town folk to make them richer. Not surprising. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. So, I think they're still updating this. Kendrick compares Drake to settlers that colonized America, used slaves in order to get rich, saying that Drake similarly uses proximity to blackness and black culture as a means to make money. Drake is basically a Kardashian. Am I wrong? And you know what's funny? In a society and a culture that does care a lot about race and ethnicity, you are going to get people that will use their racial mutability and their racial ambiguity to traverse lines of race to use to their advantage, especially when you mix that with the attention of and the wealth of being a celebrity. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We be joking around talking shit, but we sometimes drop gems, okay? And yeah, we can say the C word under something like capitalism, everything's a commodity, but your race can even be that as a cool cachet if you need it, right? And if you can code switch, it makes it even easier. I code switch, but I also am dark skinned. So like nobody's ever going to think I'm not black. Um but there is a way that people are classed by the way that they speak as well. So even if they know I'm black, if I talk a different way, they might be more willing. Like I said, sometimes you're more willing to hear stuff from certain people than you are from others. And sometimes when you speak a certain way, people are more likely to hear from you than they would from somebody else. It's anyway. Drake was never coded as white, but he is still light skinned. And he's also Canadian. To Americans, there's like a different, like, saying you're Canadian versus saying you're a black American. I don't know. It's just vibes that I get having lived in both places. That sometimes it feels like it seems more like you're different because you're a black Canadian. Like there's a bit more of like a stature to, I don't know. It's like meeting black British people and people are like, there's still racism in England, y'all. And like we have to be honest and acknowledge like hip hop in general, a lot of white people like it now. Like Kendrick has a lot of white fans. Like I think it has less to do with the fan base and more so to do with the like behind the scenes that Kendrick probably knows even more than he's letting us know, but like the behind the scenes tea and just maybe energy, the way he moves. Cause I mean, they said, we don't like you. And then they said, we still don't like you. And more people joined. Everybody's aware of Drake's changing accents. Everybody's aware of the fact that Drake acts like he's so Toronto, so Scarborough, so fam, with like, so like, I don't know, like, you know, but he also, he just adapts to wherever he is. And that makes him an untrustworthy person. And remember my favorite line from Kendrick's last album: celebrity does not mean integrity, you fool. Say it at least once every couple episodes on this channel. Celebrity does not mean integrity, you fool. We may think that people being in public eye, being public figures, we're only getting a portion or an example of who they want us to think that they are. Anyway, you run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Still editing. It's okay. Aw. Shout out to the genius workers doing this for free. Kendrick claims Drake runs to Atlanta in order to collaborate with artists from there, purely as a means of making some money. As Kendrick discusses in the upcoming lines, this is typically to increase Drake's street credibility and to get Drake radio play in more urban locations, indirectly making him more money by tapping into a different demographic. You called Future when you didn't see the club, when he wasn't invited to clubs? Oh, Kendrick claims Drake only collaborated with Future to get play in urban clubs. Ah, interesting. Tony Montana. Drake faced criticism and skepticism from some hip hop purists and fans who questioned his authenticity and street credibility due to his background as child actor on Degrassi and his more melodic, soft style compared to the harder edge rap of some of his peers. This led to a mixed reception among traditional hip hop circles, where debates about his place in the genre were common. Due to his regular discourse, Drake's music was not regularly played in urban clubs, unlike Future's. Kendrick claims this collaboration only manifested to foster Drake's music into urban clubs. Drake and Future have gone on to create a plethora of collaborations, most notably 2015's collaboration mixtape, What a Time to Be Alive. Girl, I believe when you stand next to Sexy Red, you see two bad bitches. And like, I'm trying to be careful here because I am also somebody who advocates for the men having fun. Let the men have a good time. Let the men dance and shake and do whatever they like. Let men be silly. Why you gotta walk around like this? What? Rui, Rui. Let's just take a step back. You don't need to, you know. But Drake is just so hard to take seriously. God, he's so hard to take seriously. Okay. Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up. What? The Oprah? What? Kendrick is suggesting here that Drake was hanging with Lil Baby just to get his slang game up, and his usage of slang isn't authentic, and he had to be schooled in the lingo to use it. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. This is also a clear reference to what Kendrick said in his previous diss tracks, especially Euphoria, where Drake has allegedly built his whole gangster persona just to feel accepted in the industry, doing the most to appear black enough. Damn. Thug made you feel like a slime in your head. Quavo said you can be from North Side. 2 Chainz said you good, but he lied. So fun. I love that lie. I don't know why. The following is a series of allusions to previous songs. Thug has long been associated with slime. From lyrical references to rumors of Thug leading the Young Slime Street Gang, Quavo sang about the North Side as part of Migos. 2 Chainz referred. 2 Chainz featured Drake on No Lie. The No Lie one was the only one that I was like, oh, okay, that I'm familiar with. Not the only one, sorry. What? Yes, it is. What? Yes, okay. Although this may seem, I love a stretch. Y'all ready? Oh. Although it may be a stretch, together these lines could be telling a story. Through Young Thug, Drake believed he was too. Drake believed he was too a slime or gang member. Quavo, however, encouraged Drake to embrace the North Side, aka the suburb where Drake grew up. Irrespective of how Drake identifies, though, one thing is certain: Drake is not good or cool or someone worth idolizing. Okay. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. Every rapper mentioned in the previous lines from Atlanta, Georgia. Drake is often criticized for being a culture vulture. I told you, he did everything but call him a Kardashian. And Atlanta is one of the epicenters of rap culture. When Drake needs another hit and is looking for the next flow to steal, he goes to Atlanta and piggybacks on their talent. Damn. No. And people were saying they're colleagues. They're not friends. Kendrick said, you're not a colleague. You're not even a colleague. You are a fucking colonizer. Context of his biracial identity. Kendrick comments on the perception that Drake, who is half white, benefits from and appropriates Black culture without fully understanding the experiences and struggles of being Black. Yes, and class. Like, we just need to keep mentioning that he was I don't know if he was wealthy growing up, but he was a child actor. He grew up in the suburbs. There are some experiences he's just not going to have because he did not grow up poor enough to have those experiences. That I don't know what else to say. If you grow up without money, you have a very different childhood. And I'm not saying it's people that have money never experience trauma, never experience pain. Obviously, y'all, none of these are catch-all statements. Come on now, depersonalize it. But I am saying, yeah, If you don't have money when you grow up, if parents are working, trying to make money and are tired all the time, you fall through the cracks. There's a lot of shit that you see that like Drake. And this is something as a sidebar that I noticed when I moved to Canada because I tell people, oh, and when I first moved to Canada in Georgia, I never had an accent to people. People would tell me that I talked white like all the time. That was a thing. Like you talk white, and I was dark skinned and was made fun of so much for being dark skinned that for me that was my way of like trying to have some sort of like separation. Then I was like, black, y'all don't want me, then I'm just gonna, I don't know, speak proper English. It's very cringy, but I was a child. But I used to be one of those kids that would correct people on their grammar because I learned to read really young and all that shit, right? It's cringy. It's embarrassing, but I'm an adult now. Anyway, when I moved to Canada, I was a teenager. And so I had like started middle school, went back to Georgia, did high school there first semester, and then came back to Canada. And so people told me that I had an accent there, though. Like in Canada, when I first moved, I could hear Canadian accents. It was like the wildest thing I'd ever heard. It does sound like, well, it sounds very Minnesota. Like it did sound like that, but I'd never heard anything like that. So it was wild. But people would respond a certain way when they'd be like, "Oh, you're from Georgia? Like Atlanta?" Like people just thought it was so cool. One of the first friends I ever had, I don't know what was up with this, but she was just this random white Canadian girl who happened to know all of the words to Welcome to Atlanta. And I think the remix. Didn't think I was going to find out in Calgary, Alberta. Was shocked. Very much so. First Canadian friend. But yeah, it was interesting how people, and when I moved to Toronto, especially when I tell people, because every once in a while, people would talk to me and ask where I was from because they could tell that I wasn't Canadian, but it wasn't common. Yeah, people would just be like, "Are you American or where are you from?" That was, especially when I was working in restaurants, I would get that a lot, right? And if I told people Georgia, they'd be like, "Oh my god, Atlanta! Oh my god, you from Atlanta? Like Outcast, all that stuff." It's There's a cool cachet that comes with being from certain parts of the world, at least culturally, and yeah, Black American culture. It's not like anyway, Atlanta, Atlanta. I still vote in Georgia, by the way. Aubrey is an actor and he embodies all of his characters. Yeah, if you say you're from New York, people are like, "You're from New York?" Depending on where you are, people think that's very cool. There's something about that, right? Anyway, so Drake goes to Atlanta to steal ideas and culture from artists, creatives, just black folks down there, because he's trying to sell us a culture and an image back to us that he thinks we want to see, or that he thinks certain audiences want to see. And I'm just wondering, when was the switch? Like was it when he started working with Future? Is that when it was? Because yeah, before that, like the Take Care album, I feel like most people liked that album. It was really good. I know people were making fun of him a lot for being light skinned and soft. And yeah, I know that was a thing that was happening, the memes. Y'all blaming Dennis? Yes, we are. The nerve of you, Dennis. It started after Nothing Was the Same for sure. Yeah, maybe it started after Nothing Was the Same. I don't know, but either way, Drake decided at some point, or maybe he was told by his team or saw it in the tea leaves, I don't know, that he needed to switch things up, that he needed to adopt a different persona. And yeah, it's interesting. Hmm. Because I'm thinking about how like pop stars will have different eras and different iterations of themselves. And people don't tend to question their authenticity unless it really is like, girl, what are you doing? Um, but I guess, but yeah, yeah, no, it doesn't really work in hip hop. No. And yeah, some people will brag and lie about some things, but like someone said this was fatherless behavior. You know what, Veronica? You're right. Rap, like ballroom, is about realness. I'm kidding. Not so many rappers love hiding their white mamas. Y'all, okay. The family matter. And the truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show you're the liar. The family matters because he keeps talking about the family and how people like LeBron and Curry need to keep their, uh, what are the words I'm trying to say? I'm getting tired. Need to keep their children, need to keep their families. Girl, what? Need to keep their families away from Drake. And he released Family Matters. And the truth of the matter is, it was God's plan. God's plan. God's plan to show that you're the liar. Okay, let's see if we missed anything. Family Matters, Drake's response to Euphoria, bringing him down, and God's Plan, another Drake song. Yeah, okay, we didn't miss anything there. Okay, Bridge. He a fan, he a fan. Kendrick turn taunts Drake, who presumably been glued to his phone, watching and listening to everything Kendrick is doing online the last week and posting memes in retaliation while running a double meaning, being FAN, freaky ass. Oh, so good. Calling him, yeah, and ultimately a culture vulture. Hold on, can somebody find my hidden daughter, please, and send her to me? These guys are in shambles. Okay, you know when you put too many laughing emojis? For those of you that were here yesterday, you know. You know what that means. Okay. Yes, he's a fan. He's a fan. He's a fan of you, and he a freaky ass nigga. He is 69 God. Now, what's wrong with 69, Kendrick? Oh, Ken- Kendrick layers 69 with a sexual position, a homosexual insinuation of Drake. But wait, what? A homosexual insinuation? Do men not have these men never done 69 with women? What? I'm confused. What? From Toronto, yeah, he's the sixth god because of the districts. Yes, 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 yes. 2015 pleaded guilty. And the rapper 6ix9ine, who in 2015 pleaded guilty to felony count of use of a child in a sexual performance. I didn't know he was in charge of that. And received a 4-year probation period and around 1,000-hour community service order. That Kevin, I'm asking the same question. When did it get homosexual? When did this get homosexual? 69. What? Listen, maybe, you know what? Maybe he meant Drake was a sexual deviant because he's pansexual and like an actual predator. Like a pansexual predator. Not because he's pansexual, but he's a predator who happens to be pansexual. So anything goes and no one is safe. Because I'm pansexual. So listen, I'm not saying that. Anyway. No, I think it's the fault of using Genius. It's become a tradition over here on this channel. It's kind of fun because Genius is wild. It's fun. It's actually been really fun using Genius. It's more so in reference to the other rapper. I think so too, y'all. I think so too, actually, because I was like, the sexual position, y'all, maybe to insinuate like a sexual position and all that. Anyway, freaky, freaky. Let me hear you say OV ho, OV ho, OV ho, OV ho. Nas did something similar. Obviously, that's what Jay Z did to Ether, where he mocks Jay Z's label Rockefellers. Oh, well, oh, guys. Oh, man. That this Gazy and Cockefeller records wanted me. It's not funny because it's so homophobic, but it's funny because if I heard a queer person say that. Sorry. That is so out of context. It is just it's just to hear just to see that one line. Oh my god. Sorry. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Two things can be true at the same time. It can be very homophobic and also very funny. Okay, my stomach hurts. This step this way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way. Keep on stepping. Keep on stepping far away from Drake. Keep stepping. Keep stepping. Oh my God, y'all. I'm going to go to the super chats now because I have missed all of them. I was just scrolling the reactions on Twitter and I got an NDA and I got an ad with the Drake no yes meme and it was surreal. Some stickers, thank you. Called him a 6'9" god. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I did. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. Okay. You might fall out on this one. Where is this? I started throwing it back too. Because listen, it's a good song. It's a good song. Oh, yep, we did. Oh, we did. Drakenstein, like I'm young. Lydia is good. She is sleeping. My cat Lydia is sleeping over there. Okay, somebody must have told J. Cole, don't come to school tomorrow. So true. We can all, yes. Have you know it? Bagussy. Oh, y'all. And then you said comrade right before it. How dare you? Y'all are sick. We did look at the cover. Thank y'all for these super chats, y'all. Thank you very much. Hopefully you caught up. Hopefully you caught up. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate this, y'all, because yeah, I don't, as y'all know, I don't monetize these live streams because like I want to play the music and there's no way I can. Um, Drake has become a caricature of himself. Is it funny to imagine that Kendrick has a vault full of disses, or is it scary? I might have already answered this during the stream. There's room for people to explore their identity within an art space, earn high accolades for novice work with no real truth in the mix. Nah. I still think 69 God is referring to Takashi and his tape. Yes, we found out it was. We found out it was. More like Gazy, am I right? Is this thing on? In my not authentically Latinx voice. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. Thoughts, feelings, questions, comments, concerns. Where do you think this is going to go? Do you think there's any other track that's coming out? Do you like truly? Do you think there's another track coming out? Because I just can't imagine it. I actually just can't. The idea of it makes me a bit nauseous. Ain't no way. Yeah, okay. I've heard a few people say that they think it's an entire album. Well, that could potentially. Yeah, wait a minute. How many songs has it been? And is Kendrick a numerology girly? Like, is that a thing? Does he care about numerology? Because that might give us a hint as how many more are coming out. Six? Not at what point does this become bullying? Well, if the allegations that he's saying are true, is it bullying or is it telling the truth? I hope Drake doesn't respond. Honestly, me too. Ooh, Drake bullies black women, so somebody just said. How so? Well, I guess because he does know a lot of people in the industry. But Kendrick has said repeatedly over these tracks, fuck the industry. Oh my God. This would be diabolical. 7 songs to bring his shoe size full circle. Hold up. Qua? Drake's iron grip on the Canadian underground is unknown. It's not bullying, it's astute observation. um no, that's a copy pasta. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Um I don't get it. I turned 32 in 2 weeks, okay? Some of the stuff y'all say I'm just not going to get. Oh my god. The next imagine a feature. What if there's just a song waiting with everybody to say shit? I don't think I could take that. I don't think my heart could take it. A bajillion features in an hour-long song. Yeah, how's Lydia? She's over here, got this look in her eye like she wants to do some. What? What? Come here. Come here. You coming up or nah? She just wants to. She just wants to complain. Okay. Oh, apparently Drake turned off the comments on his IG. Hold up. Time to go over to Instagram. Oh, whoops. I need to share my screen. Let's see, y'all. Apparently the comments are off. Champagne Poppy. Why does he have a picture? Has this always been here? How long has this picture of Wayne and his daughter been here? Comments on this post have been limited. Okay. Yep. Comments on this post have been limited. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the only comments. Nah, you're rude. Okay, game over. Well, yep. So the comments are off here. What are the dolls on Twitter saying? Why is this the first thing I open? Crystal is so fucking petty. This is so good. For those of you that don't get it, this is an A minor chord. A, C, E is A minor. Oh, the music nerd in me is very happy with that. That is first thing I see. Thank you, Crystal. Okay. I think it's Cat Williams is trending because his stand-up special is happening now. Not Kendrick, please. Yep. Kendrick, please stop. Say O P O A O E. Because I was two stepping. I was two stepping. He told me to two step. He's already dead. He dropped again.
I'm terrified.
Drake, you can apologize to Kendrick, please. Drake, can you apologize to Kendrick, please? Literally, this man about to drop a diss every day of the week at this point. I fucking love this picture of him. You better not look at picture. You tired? Strike a chord is probably A minor. Kendrick, please, please. I'm a certified pedophile. Kendrick, please. He's already dead. He is.
You fucking freaky frog. You're a freaky frog. My uncle. A frog with dreads. A hip rolling frog. A hip rolling frog.
Girl. Okay. Ugh. Girl, not Aubrey, wake up. Y'all scrambling like K Dot isn't washing Aubrey. By the time he's done and everything comes out, you will be deleting your tweets, plus everything he's saying is true.
Shoot him!
I didn't even have to turn on the
Shoot
sound.
him! Shoot
Shoot
him!
him.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Yeah, Aubrey, this is crazy. Somebody was like, Jesus Christ. 1986 to 2024. Yep, there it was. I don't think I've ever hated anyone more than Kendrick Lamar hates Aubrey Graham. Honestly, there have only been two other people. Nope, three. Three. Yep. I feel like Kendrick said Drake fucked Wayne's girl, name dropped other rappers he used, so he can't run to anybody else to hop in. 1v1. Aubrey, he wants you. Ooh. Because what do you mean?
And also, not for nothing, your white mama and white baby mama having ass need to shut the fuck up. And also, not for nothing, your white mama and
Wait, where did we get here? Also rapping like you didn't get the slaves free. Yep. 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 This is becoming bullying. I love every second of it. No peace. Drag Aubrey by his heart-shaped cornrows. Teach him a lesson he will never forget. And OV ho, just try and fight back small. Kendrick told that man to relax. He ain't want to have to take it there. Aubrey had to take it there, thinking his white privilege, not his white privilege, was going to rescue him once again. And Kendrick been tearing his ass up ever since. Not the guns. Aubrey's Angels talking about Drake still winning.
Fuck wrong with niggas?
You over here
Nigga,
looking at my nigga.
laughing at this nigga. Don't sit down, boy. That dick, nigga.
I'm just
Stop riding that dick, nigga. Stop riding that dick. Stop riding that dick. Stop riding that dick, nigga. Stop riding that dick.
Nigga,
Get that dick up out that ass, nigga. Get that dick up out that ass, nigga. Fuck wrong with niggas?
You over here
Nigga,
looking at my nigga.
laughing at this nigga. Don't sit down, boy.
There's no way this ends in an apology. You're short and little. Bird told me the child is not yours. Kendrick. Jesus Christ. Kendrick act like he's trying to free the slaves. Didn't sit right in my soul. Thank you. What's wrong with the slaves being freed, Aubrey? Oh my God. Okay, let's see. What's happening? I'm just not A minor. A minor, Aubrey, another one. we're just gonna, because this is wild. Okay. No, I just want to say before the world ends that I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all too. You know, before the world ends. Not Kendrick Lamar Duckworth heard y'all. Y'all wanted to dance, and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth heard y'all.
Do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
I just feel weird dancing to it though. But okay, are we reclaiming this as a CSA survivor, as a CSA song, as a CSA anthem?
Case. Why is he certified lover boy? Certified.
I really don't give a fuck about this beef, but this for real gonna be me whenever that Kendrick disc comes on. Fucking love this video. Please tell me the address.
Hey, not for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
Still killing Drake even after we told him he's already dead.
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
I need Cat Williams to tell us that he knew that that he knew that made him say that 2024 is going to be the year of truth. Tell us what he knew that made him say that, because Kendrick Lamar Duckworth is out here going crazy.
Is all catching hell in 2024. Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And
big dick deviants. Okay. Barb's, girl, okay. Kendrick got Drake fans in shambles. Yeah. Rick Ross playing Kendrick Lamar new track.
Hold up. I'm at the pool party. BBL Drizzy, I'm at the pool party. And they just called you a petty. You a chomo? They backed it up at the party. Come on, boy.
Put your lingo off. 21, get your first street cred. But you feel like you a slime in your head. People say you can get the north side. Some chains say you good, but he's not. They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Hold up. I'm at the.
Okay. Is this the same Rick Ross that said put a Molly in her drink she ain't even know it? I take her home and enjoy that ass she ain't even know it? I just want to confirm. Not to be that guy, but I just wanted to confirm. Because y'all are having a little too much fun with this. People who should have guilty consciences, sometimes I just wonder. I'm like, you shouldn't be moving with this kind of energy, because if we look through your song lyrics, if we're going to believe music, you should maybe just a little quieter, because that was just a memory off the top of my head. I'm sure if people dig deeper, they could have a lot more. Well, yes. I really hope Kendrick is seeing these reactions and laughing his ass off. Here come academics. His face is. Academics don't got YouTube Premium
A fucking again?
or even ad blocker, girl. What?
Bruh. It's like this nigga's in my chat. It's like he's watching my stream. It's like we can't even get a moment to like, yo, hey, now Drake dropped a good one here. I know we gonna get. He's dropping again, bruh. Did this nigga make an album filled with diss songs? Bruh! What's up with this shit, dog?
Okay. Anyway, just appreciation. It's so true. 'Cause that's basically what he just did.
Motherfucking freaks. We some family men. We getting this paper. Respect for each other. We ain't never pull no train. We ain't no motherfucking freaks. We some family men. We getting this paper.
Oh. Wait, what? Ugh, not these epic rap battles of history. Do y'all remember that? Okay, yeah. Well, at this point, Cat William really got to bring out Kendrick at the beginning of his Netflix special tonight and just break the internet. Kendrick is at home. He said he does not care about being famous. He's not doing this for attention. The cover art for all this stuff has been very simple. Drake filmed a music video, had enough time to put lyrics on the music video page, made it like 3 different parts, got a car to look like the Good Kid Mad City car to do this whole thing. Kendrick said, I'm posting a screenshot of a dictionary definition for y'all. I'm taking a photo of some shirts and some prescription bottles. Kendrick, you know how YouTube now on your phone, you can actually, if you're a content creator, if you upload videos, you can do it from your phone now, YouTube Studio. Kendrick just did that from his phone. Or from an iPad that he keeps locked away in a separate wing of his house. He's watching Frozen right now. Girl. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. He's with his kids. You don't know nothing about that. Yeah, well, Jesus Christ, what the? Okay. Yeah, I know they having a good time on the West Coast right now. Look at me. Because listen, I was in Toronto when Back to Back came out, and that was a fun. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. Usually, Toronto men irritate the shit out of me, but which is why Drake does. But it was fun. It was fun. Shame it had to end this way. And here it is. My favorite part about all this is that Kendrick gave Drake the most clear-cut, least obfuscated warning he possibly could. And here we are 4 fucking days later. Because that's the thing. Right here, that's the truth. And what did I say? Taurus season. This is a warning. Don't tell no lies about me and I won't tell the truth about you. And what did you go and do? Yeah. You know what? Maybe Kendrick is gonna, what's today? Saturday? Maybe Kendrick will rest tomorrow. Maybe Kendrick will rest tomorrow because that's all we can really hope for. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully, I don't have to see y'all again tomorrow. No offense. No offense. It's been lovely. But I, I was supposed to film a video today and I'm not doing it till tomorrow. Bellamy, no. Bye. We're leaving. Because this is, I was literally about to start saying bye. Oh my God. But yeah, y'all, I really hope we don't have to do this again. Lovingly. I just hope we don't have to do this again because it's been the most fun I've had on the internet for a while, if I'm being honest. It's definitely it's taken a turn. It's taken a very dark turn. And before the end of this year, it wouldn't shock me if there were some investigations and some raids happening. It's a hip hop Me Too moment. And yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. I really don't. I need all of you to stop saying see you tomorrow. You're not gonna see me tomorrow. Stop it. You're not gonna see me tomorrow. Stop. Yeah, 2024 has been pretty relentless. I don't know what's going on. But y'all think you're so funny. Y'all think you hilarious. See you soon. You not gonna see me. Yeah, I'm Ugh. Why is it making me cackle like a witch? Because that's my cackle, but also because it is funny, but it also is a little scary. It's yeah. What? Okay, my last question. Sorry, my last question. Katie, don't do this. Katie, are you being sorry? Are you being serious? Don't do this. Don't do this. That scared me. Now I'm having like flashbacks. Anytime I hear a new track just dropped, anytime I see someone type in all caps, I'm like, um, last question I wanted to ask y'all actually before I leave. Uh, how do you see this ending? Somebody going to jail, FBI open up. Bellamy, I'm not doing this. Are y'all being serious? Is there another one? I'm actually concerned. Is there another one? Serena's husband reposted. Jake will probably sue Kendrick. I don't know about that, man. Drake in jail. Not Children of Drizzy, BBL Drizzy's basement. Okay, thank you. No new song. Oh my God. I was getting scared. Y'all are this is gonna be like the boy who cried wolf now. Every time y'all say that Drake or Kendrick dropped, I'm not gonna believe you now. And then if they actually do, Because I predict first. Okay, let's start with the what's gonna happen first. It happened again. Beyond all the whatever other music starts to drop, you're gonna start seeing the girlies that are usually on the case for this kind of thing. The YouTubers, at least for me on YouTube, I don't know about the TikTok girlies, like who are the ones that y'all follow for that stuff, but for YouTube, you're going to start seeing some of them investigating this, pulling up internet receipts, going on Reddit boards, trying to find more information, blind items, all sorts of things. They're going to sift through Drake's past and pull up even more receipts to be like, wait a minute. Yeah. Actually, if y'all want to help me do that, because, this has been fascinating for me and I've had a gripe with that one for a while now. Let me see. I'm going to make an email address. I have an email address. It's Khadija Sources. And I want y'all to send some info there. Cause yeah, I think there's some receipts we could be pulling up. I think there are some receipts we could be pulling up. I just put it in the chat on what's it called it? I just put it in the chat on girl, what the fuck? Twitch. On Twitch and YouTube. So the mission is we need to find some receipts. Internet sleuths. We need to sleuth. I'm talking Reddit boards. I'm talking receipts for everything that Kendrick has alleged in these songs. And some extra. Okay, hold on. Yes, there's a Twitch. I'm on Twitch right now. I'm streaming on both right now, y'all. Not yes, mother. But yeah, because like if all of this stuff is turning out to be true, it's all alleged, but I'm more interested in. Oh, somebody asked for a share request. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just got distracted by something. I made a document a while ago for the menses. And for some reason, it's like you have to share. That's so annoying. Okay. I'll deal with that later. Yes. Okay. We can make sure that the subject line has to do with Drake. Share request, I know. You already sent something? Okay, so there's a thread here. Let's observe this thread. Me saying I was going to go. Just kidding. Okay, so this is the video that I was talking about.
What is it? It's like verbal essence. Smells fresh.
Wow.
I used to fucking love this song. That's how old she was.
I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. like the way the breast feel against my chest. I just want to thank you.
Somebody just said Haley Baldwin, but there are no receipts. Y'all, I want receipts. After they were seeing very affectionate at this Memorial Day in 2016, she went to a party with him in Madison's. God, those Snapchat filters. They were spotted having dinner together at a restaurant the next day, reportedly went home together at 2:30 a.m. Drake was wearing Haley's H necklace on his way out. Damn, y'all be, oh, invest. Most of y'all should have scholarships for investigative journalism or something, because during this time, Haley did an interview with E where she revealed she knew Drake for about 4 years. That means Drake met her when he was 25 and she was 15. They frequently spent time together while Haley was underage, even inviting her to his 28th B-Day when she was 17. Okay. He also attended Kendall Jenner's birthday party and captioned an Instagram photo with Ruby Rose, Phoebe Dahl, and 18-year-old Haley. You know, if I could somehow buy a house in, say, I don't know, Jamaica, and then we all ... Georgia Smith. Drake and Georgia Smith were first linked in early 2017 after she performed on his tour and was later featured on More Life. She was 19 and he was 30 at the time. Literally around my niece's age, like she's 18. Reports started to surface that they were dating after Drake was seen at a store in her hometown. The following year, he released Jaded and gave some details about the relationship. The lyrics describe a young woman using him and being left jaded. He addresses the age gap and says, "You're old enough, but you're still a baby. You have potential. I could have shaped it. You went and caved in. We could have waited. I wasn't rushing differences in ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby. You shared stories where you did amazing things to be loyal or things to be patient. That was before me. I must have changed or shifted your focus, lens, looking. Okay. Millie Bobby Brown. This is the one that we were talking about most of this week. Drake and 13-year-old Millie Bobby Brown first met at concert in Brisbane, Australia. They both shared photos together after meeting on social media in November 2017. Millie posted this photo a week later, crediting Drake for taking the picture. 2 months later, during a Golden Globes after party, Drake and Millie posed for photos. Millie captioned the post with Drake, "Blessed to have my security be my number one at the Netflix party." According to reports, Drake 31 and Millie I'm 31. I'm like, do I know a 13-year-old? My youngest niece is 17, and that is the youngest person I know. Yeah. Okay. According to reports, Drake 31 spent the entire night together at the party. New celebrity BFF Drake. Stranger Things star hangs out with Drake all night at the Golden Globes. What publication is this? Does this need to be fact checked or I don't know? Okay. It appears that a strange, pun indeed, turn of events, Drizzy, who is executive producer of Netflix series Top Boy, spent the entire Netflix Golden Globes after party on Sunday hanging out with 13-year-old Hollywood newcomer and her band of monster slaying buddies at the Bash, which was held at the Waldorf Astoria, Beverly Hills. E! News can report. Okay, E said it. An eyewitness spotted the Canadian rapper and British actress hanging out and said the duo were inseparable all night and that they were clearly buddies. Despite the odd pairing, the insider told E! News that the two had lengthy in-depth conversations by themselves and many times throughout the night, and it was just the two of them talking in a corner. Girl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. At the SAG Awards the same month, Millie was asked about her new friendship with Drake. In the interview, she says, "Drake is my man," and shares how exciting it was to meet him. Drake also wished her happy 14th birthday. But her affinity for dancing isn't just limited to red carpet. Probably November. Millie also talked about her love for noted dad dancer Drake. "Drake's my man," she said. "I love Drake. He is amazing." As for how she managed to snap a pic with the rapper, it turns out he'd invited her to his show. "This moment was amazing," she said. "I was in his dressing room with my whole family. I was like, just want to say hi." He was like, "Oh my God." He was having like a fanboy moment. I was having a fangirl moment and a Drake moment. Okay, so he invited her to the show. Her whole family was there. Millie posted a photo wearing Scorpion merch that Drake sent her a few months later. "For the sick jacket, tour starts in June, and I'm so excited to watch a show. Love you." In her cover story for W Magazine, she goes into more detail about how exactly she met Drake. She says in the interview that she went out for dinner with him after his concert in November, and they text all the time.
And honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human being. And we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney. Drake, he wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared. I went there, and he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human being. And we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney.
This is okay. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. In September 2018, Millie revealed even more. This is the interview that I was talking about because this is the one that I saw. Okay. Even more details about her friendship with Drake. During an interview in the Emmy Awards, she shared that Drake text. I'll just play it. I'm just going to play it.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
What about your relationship with
Okay, somebody said, "Why is that awesome?" Now here, because we like to do yes and stuff over here, blah, 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 right? In one way, it's awesome because it's like, wow, I want to live in a world where it is not weird for somebody that is in an industry that you are also in similar vibes, that can be close to your family. Because I think when you're in Hollywood and stuff, there's people go through different things at different ages, whatever. But it's weird because I'm not done. But unfortunately, we don't live in that world, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I would love to live in a world where it's not weird. I don't know, to like you don't have to worry about your kids like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to say of like, why is that awesome? Like, But the interviewer is obviously like I don't know. And I don't know what it's like to interview people on a red carpet like that. So maybe it's everyone's rushing and you don't know what you can say. And so you're just like, wait, was that not weird? Like the first year knee jerk, that's awesome. But you're like, that's not really awesome. Like, and yeah, that's the other thing. Drake was also a child star. So like, do you know what I mean? Of like, I would want or hope or would have thought, I don't know, in the naivety and the hope of humanity in my mind, right? That people would, if somebody has been in the same industry as you and understands that, there can be some sort of like relationship or exchange or just like a hey, give me your number, give me your parents' number. Let's start a group chat with you and your parents. I want to make sure that you know like about this industry and I want to make sure that you're good. Like you would hope that that's something, right? Someone to usher and shepherd you along. But unfortunately, instead of what instead of that, a lot of times it's somebody to groom you through this process and you don't even know. So you're saying things like, "Oh yeah, we text all the time. We talk about boys, all this other stuff." It's like, why does he have to text you about that? What like even if you're in the same industry though, right? If it was all in the up and up, yes, I believe that kids should have levels of autonomy, but that's how you usher them along those levels of autonomy as they grow because they still need care and protection. All of us do to a certain extent, honestly, but like especially the most vulnerable amongst us, children. Oh, Bellamy, this is we're finding receipts basically. Cuz I was asking like what is what do we think is going to happen next? And I really think what's going to start happening is people are going to start pulling up more receipts about Drake's creepy behavior. We talked about the album cover with all the pregnant women. Like there's going to be, oh, hey, girl, emo. What's up, boo? Nice to see you again. We know that there's going to be, yeah, I just feel like people are going to start they're going to start putting more info out there. So this is another receipt. I didn't realize that there were so many people in Madison Beer. Okay. In 2018, The Guardian put out an article where it detailed how Charlotte D'Alessio became an Instagram sensation. Her mother explained in the article a story about Drake, 31, FaceTiming Charlotte, 18, and Madison Bear, 18. Christina Ford and her daughter have since made up. Charlotte flew back to Toronto for her maternal grandfather's funeral, but they were in the back of the car chatting away, checking in on social to say they were in Toronto, just like normal teenagers. And then Madison was like, oh my God, it's Drake FaceTiming us. Should I answer? As Ford drove on, listening to her daughter and her friend chatting away in the backseat to one of the biggest hip hop stars on the planet, she felt the world as she knew it shifting under her wheels of the car. I thought, okay, she's hanging out with Drake. I guess this is for real. Bella Harris. This is another person that people were talking about on TikTok. So Bella Harris, 18-year-old Bella Harris, shared a photo with 31-year-old Drake while she was backstage at his concert, which sparked romance rumors. His caption said, "No place I'd rather be." Drake reportedly shut down a restaurant for private dinner for Bella in September 2018. He met her in 2016 and she was 16 years old or sometime earlier. Not at Rihanna's tour. What? How does this only have like 2 comments on here? Y'all better run this. This needs to be seen by more people. She also wished Drake a happy 30th birthday, and he commented on her post, she was 16. Happy birthday, old man. Cheers to more life. I'm shocked. Why have more people not seen this thread? This was posted on April 22nd. So before ish. Well, at least before the events of this week. Okay, so the next person, God, the list is long. Sydney Christine. She's so pretty. I mean, they're all beautiful, honestly. Sydney Christine, who produced on Money in the Grave, and a producer, more producers, more women producers. Interview that Drake had been following her on Instagram for 6 years. At the time of the interview, she was 22, which means Drake followed her when she was 16.
I'm sure we all
Great.
How did it come about? Okay, so, you know, like I told you, like the past 2 years, I've really been taking producing serious. So 2 years ago, Wise took it serious. The first person and really the only artist I reached out to was Drake. I never met him, like never spoke to him. I don't know why he's been following me for the past like 6 years. I don't know why, but
I'm sure we all can figure out. We all know why.
yeah, I've never spoken to him, so like let me just reach out, like send him some beats. And then he was for it. He was like, all right, dope, send me some. Nothing happened. So then fast forward to this past Grammys. I ran into him. He was at the event. I wasn't even gonna go to this event. I'm not even the type to go out. I'm not really like that. So he come up to me. He was like, yo, you still make beats? I was like, yeah, but I was modeling. So I was like, yeah, I kind of do both. Been balancing out, you know, learning. He was like, all right, send me some. I sent him like 10 pack. And then, yeah, like a couple days later, he sent back Money in the Grave. But I didn't think it was gonna come out. Like I thought he was just being nice or whatever, giving me inspiration. And then it came out a couple months later. So, yeah.
Was that the first time you had ever met him in person?
Yeah, that's the first time I ever met Drake.
Wow. Shout out to Instagram for him following you 6 years ago for the reason we all know.
That's how it goes.
He said follow a girl on Instagram for reasons we all know.
Drake thing.
Like,
You
yo,
met him,
I'm sitting
when did you
here.
first?
Look how quiet Jack Harlow is. Is that Jack Harlow? Am I dumb? That's not Jack Harlow. Is it? Who is that man? That's not Jack Harlow. Sorry. Who's that man? Okay. Somebody said no, girl. Jack Barlow and Bear. Okay. She further explained that Drake followed her because she played basketball in high school and he liked women's high school basketball. I'm going to put a kettle on because I feel like I need to start drinking some tea.
Okay, so the Drake thing.
Mm-hmm.
You met him. Well, when did you first meet him?
So,
okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to say one thing, and this is where I do go into gender stereotypes here, so I apologize. I'm all about breaking down the binary, but also some things are socialized as anyway. Where are the women interviewing her? And it's not to say that the women would have done something, because even the Millie Bobby Brown interview, like you could see that there was a woman there and, you know, they were on a red carpet, whatever. But I'm talking about a one-on-one interview like this. Where are the ladies to go, what? He was messaging you when you were 16? Where are they? Because this is also why I made that little side note of like, sometimes I don't talk about music, or I haven't talked about music that much and started doing it more recently, but it's because it's an intimidating space because it feels like it's only dudes that have the right to talk about not just certain genres, but talk about music in general. And it's like, I have a whole ass degree in honors in classical voice performance, but I also have trained in jazz and done musical theater. I've been singing my entire life. I've been in choirs for most of my life. And that's on the like background musical end of like niche music, right? I've also listened to music my whole life. And have an ear for it because of the music that I have sung and learned, because of the experience that I have as a musician. So, like why do I need to feel intimidated? Cuz at the end of the day, opinions assholes. Everybody's got one. But yeah, sometimes it is that. It's like, what body are you in? Because if you're in that kind of body, we have a certain expectation. She said, oh, yeah, for some reason he was following me, and every dude in that room laughed and said, we know why he was following you. And the interviewer at the very end brought it back. Yeah, we know why he was following you. It's like, if you're already, you're a woman, you're femme, whatever, you're attractive. Yeah, okay. One of my best friends, she has been into sports her whole life, especially soccer, aka football. And we worked together, and she was the one who actually got me into basketball for a few years because I was like, you know what, I actually do want to get into it. I need something to watch and enjoy. But I remember we worked at this restaurant, and like I would hear men talk to her about sports and like not realize that she knew more than them because she had grown up around it, and like she's a sportscaster now. Like that's her job. Like this is what she does. But she wasn't really taking, like, I just hear men not taking her seriously because of how she looked and because she dared to like sports. And it was just like, girl, I need you to wake this up. Wake it up. Or even in the video essay space or taking up space and trying to feel like quote unquote smart. It's weird in academic spaces. I'll be saying shit and like I'm just like, "Oh, but what do I know, whatever." And it's like, "Actually, I know quite a bit and I also don't know a lot." And I'm willing to admit that. I believe in humility. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's just being in spaces like this, people will make comments. Clearly she got comments. And that's also why stuff like this ends up being more okayed. If you're already not going to take someone like her seriously because of how she looks. It's like, well, yeah, I told her I wanted to use one of her records. Obviously, it was because I wanted to sleep with her. You saw what she looks like. Even if you're talking about a child, which is wild, wild to even have to say. But anyway. And I'm not trying to turn this into like a bashing on dudes party, y'all. That's not, because if you've been on this channel, you know that that's not the vibe that I'm on. It's just sometimes it's very frustrating to be in spaces where you basically are sharing your opinion, where you're loud and you have to say some shit. And yeah, you just hear men talk to you like you're a child or talk down to you. And I'm just like, girl, let me tell you something. One thing's for certain, two things. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. When I am out somewhere like today I was at the A&W after my class getting a little treat for myself. I looked behind the cash and it was all ladies. And I was like, oh, my order's going to be correct. Everything's going to be all right. I was like, let me sit back. I actually didn't even sit back. I walked around a little bit. I was like, let me go pick up some stuff over here. Again, I know I'm trying not to stereotype all the time. Context, whatever. But I'm just like, just because I have titties doesn't mean I'm incompetent. Just because I have titties doesn't mean I shouldn't be taken seriously. Call me crazy. Call that wacky women's intuition, but I think just because of these tatas and my little in between me down there, or just because I say shit like girls doesn't mean, like I said the girls are fighting. And someone commented and they were pretty okay with it, but they were still kind of like, I feel a little way about the title or whatever. And I was just like, I hear you, but also that speaks more to the fact that when we say girls, we don't take it seriously. If I say the girls are fighting, people are like, Khadijah, stop making fun of this. This is a serious thing. And I'm like, yeah, the girls are fighting. It is serious. And I want my popcorn. Saying girls, to me, that's not an insult. But we look, what is it? The demonizing femininity, the talking down to, the all of that. Yeah. That's why you think the girls is an insult. But I'm part of the Ligga Bigga Tigga committee, okay? And the girls, everybody's girls. Sorry, this was a long tangent. All that to say, yeah. Yes, I have these. And shockingly, I also read. And am into things that maybe you wouldn't expect. I was doing a Muay Thai class today with a bunch of dudes, and it was a good time. I had a lovely time sparring with another dude. I was like, do not go gentle on me, because I will whip your ass if I'm able to. Like, we're around the same size. I will do everything I can to beat your ass. So like, we're in a sparring class. Let's obviously we didn't really have to do any of that because this was like my second class, but still. Anyway. Oh, it is. I'm so, y'all are going to be sick when you see me in 6 months and I'm fucking jerked, bro. Whoa. Fucking ripped. I'm sorry. I've been alive too long. Okay, let's keep going. I needed some comedic levity. Okay. We're back. We're back. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Angela, yeah, I know. Friend, what is happening? You and me, we're asking the same question. Okay, continuing.
So I played basketball, right? So he really was a fan of supported one of my teammates at the time. And
this is when you're in high school?
Yeah, in high school. So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball. I was her teammate. So he followed me because of her. And I was like, oh shit, bitch, you got Drake to follow me? Like, what the hell? Like, that's so crazy.
Oh my God.
He followed me and I lost it. I'm like, I have to meet Drake. Like, I love Drake. I've always loved Drake, still love Drake.
Okay, so the Drake thing.
Mm-hmm.
You met him.
We're seeing a pattern here. Number 8. You see what I mean by pattern? Number 8, Kylie Jenner. Girl. I might just take my mushroom chocolate right now, honestly. Okay. Yes, apparently Drake is a really big fan of high school girls basketball. Specifically. Number 8, Kylie Jenner. Kylie and Drake were reportedly dating casually after her breakup with Travis Scott in 2019. She was 22 and he was 33 at the time.
I got 99 problems.
That was when she had her old face too. He was 27. Okay, because I was like, she was not 22 with this face. 6 years earlier, Drake performed at Kylie's birthday party where he was 27, she was 16, shared a photo of kissing her on the cheek. Okay, so she was 16 in this, and he was 27. Mostly speculation here. That was released yesterday. At what time? You still feel this way, man? Okay. Somebody said that they sent me something else. Let's see. Oh, a few of y'all have been sending some stuff. Okay, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I hope I'm not opening a virus. Okay.
It's the tip of the iceberg. Now, everything I'm about to tell you is 100% true, and this information came to me from one of the crew members on Drake's tour. This was the guy who did all the tech stuff, and he told me that Drake has an employee whose job is to go around town looking for super hot girls. He finds the girls and then he interviews them, and out of all the girls he interviews, he picks the one that he thinks that is the best. Then he drives her to Drake's place. Drake has sex with her, and then he drives her home. So basically, Drake has his own private Tinder. Her job was basically just to text girls to invite to Drake's parties. Oh, sweetie, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, everything I'm about to tell you is
Okay. They're saying everything I'm about to tell you is 100% true, but we still need, we need receipts. Okay, sorry, that was the other one. I'm pulling up.
Are fighting. I'm not sure exactly about what even. However, it doesn't really matter to me either way, considering Kendrick Lamar is senpai, so I'm immediately on his side. However, I wanted to chime in for one reason in particular. Drake recently dropped this diss track where he essentially goes at Kendrick Lamar by insinuating that he is a mainstream sellout because he has done songs with Taylor Swift as well as Maroon 5 in the past. And pardon me, Drizzy, but if you're going to be pointing fingers here, I'm going to make like Haley Williams and point you to the mirror. Aubrey, you did a song with Justin Bieber in 2012, and not even adult contemporary Justin Bieber with a few more years of experience and street cred after he pissed in the mop bucket and got arrested. You did a song with Justin Bieber when he was still the same age as the girls you date. Where in the nine hells do you get off telling anybody else how they should be conducting themselves on FM radio? And you want to talk about pandering to Swifties? Sir, I pretended to like your music for a solid 2 months in 2016 because you made this little commercial where you're lip syncing to a Taylor song. And not just any Taylor song, the Taylor song that Kendrick is featured in. You were a part of the same shindig you're clowning him for. And you must have a fuck ton of unlabored audacity to come after Maroon 5 like that, considering you have more in common with Adam Levine than you ever will with Kendrick Lamar. I mean, think about it. You're both kind of douchey middle-aged men who still dress like you're 25 and only date girls half your age. You both make extremely shallow focused group pop music that's almost exclusively consumed by drunk college students and burnt out millennials. And you both have proven to have a shocking amount of longevity in an industry that, for all intents and purposes, should have thrown you out about 10 years ago. I mean, the only real difference here is about 3 octaves of vocal range. I really think, if anything, Adam Levine is actually taking the W here, considering She Will Be Loved kind of washes your entire discography. Watch your tongue, Jimmy Brooks. I don't want to have to come out here again.
Not watch your tongue, Jimmy Brooks. Not his Degrassi name. Jesus. Okay, so there is an actual article here. Who was Bella Harris, Drake's rumored girlfriend? She modeled the lifestyle brand OVO when she was 16. So this is an article from September 14th, 2018 by Marissa G. Mueller. Ooh. Not nothing was the same. Drake has a new love interest, but she's not yet old enough to try his Virginia Black whiskey. This week, the rapper and model Bella Harris attempted to slide under the radar when they shut down the restaurant RPM Italian in Washington, D.C. for a dinner date where they ordered roasted. Okay, I don't care about what they ordered. Then reportedly left together. She's 18 and has known Drake for at least 2 years. The model, so she'd known him since she was 16. Recently appeared in Alice and Olivier's Spring 2019 collection. Her father, who's worked with Janet Jackson and Usher alongside creative partner Terry Lewis, was reportedly not at all happy with the two are an item. While it's possible that the two could have met through music circles, Harris was at the Grammys this year and the year before. They've been in touch since she was 16. Back in 2017, before her 17th birthday, Harris posted a photo of herself in a swimsuit. OVO Drake's lifestyle brand, new projects on the way. Can't wait to share more details. 5 months later, she shared a photo with Drake taken the night of the Summer 16 tour stops. She posted a similar photo with Drake in August 2024. In August 24th. Harris recently opened up about romantic interest, telling Popular Ones it's on the hunt for someone smart and ambitious. Okay, yeah. So this just confirms that had happened. Uh-oh. Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. Uh-oh. Ain't no way Drake said this to Billie Eilish. No, this isn't real. This isn't real. Is this real? Y'all, I need to find out if this is real. I don't want to spread misinformation. Okay. I pulled up something else. Where she revealed one of the most famous people in her phone is Drake. Drake is like the nicest dude I've ever spoken to. She said, I mean, I've only texted him, but he's so nice. Like, he does not need to be nice. You know what I mean? Billy continued saying he's at this level in his life where he doesn't need to be nice, but he is, you know? Okay, see, this is the other thing. Oh, y'all, I'm so hungry. This is the kind of shit that impresses 18-year-olds. And I'm just going to say that as a 31, almost 32-year-old person. This is the kind of shit that impresses 18-year-olds. He's nice. Girl. And that's why y'all don't date women your age. And I'm not saying that there are not women predators out there, because we can talk for sure about the fact that so many young men will not count themselves as being sexually assaulted or abused, even if their first encounter was with someone that was much older than them, that it should not have been with. We can put that on the table there and say it. But right now, what we're talking about is this Drake of it all. Because he, as Kendrick said, likes them young. Why? People be like, well, there's nothing wrong. Sometimes you just want a younger woman. Sometimes older women are just grumpy or they're jaded, whatever. Maybe sometimes that's the case and you want to feel life, but you can feel life with people your age or people that are a few years younger than you. Nobody's saying you can't date someone that's younger than you. People have different age ranges. It happens. But a lot of y'all want to date men like Drake. Sorry, I'm not gonna say a lot of y'all. Men like Drake want to date and groom, and grooming is to be able to control someone. You're nice and you're caring and you're sweet and you pay attention and you do all of these things to eventually be able to get what you want from them. And I'm not saying this is the case for every single person that's on this list. I'm not saying any of that shit. Don't at me. I can't. I'm just saying, if what we're to believe is true about this person, then the character of it, not even if what we're to believe is true about this person, the character of people like that, yeah, they're going to be nice until they get what they want from you, if they can. I don't blame Billie Eilish one bit for thinking it's cool that Drake wants to be her friend. I loved it when I was 17 and adult men wanted to know me. It's only in hindsight that I found it weird. And it's really on adults to interrogate what being nice actually means here. See? Yeah. Brought up Millie again. So people have been talking about this. This isn't the first time. Billie Eilish just said in her Vanity Fair video that it's the nicest person ever. She's only talked to him through text. I'm sorry, but what? But after news came out a while ago that 33-year-old Drake was texting 14-year-old Millie Bobby Brown, this is creepy as hell. So people have been saying this. Well, this didn't age well. Okay. Yeah, still don't know if that tweet is real. Sorry, I'm reading an email. Okay. The whole thread. Somebody said they have the whole thread here. Hold on. Okay. We're pulling up the rest of this thread. An escort leaked payments that Drake was sending her for services at his former mansion, YOLO Estate. While she was not underage, it reveals a problematic history of sexual depravity. Damn, y'all. Things were relatively quiet from 2024 to 25. Many questions still remain. Prior allegations and rumors may be a stretch. Do you believe he's groomed underage girls, celebrity rappers, pronouncing sexual abuse? Nothing. Wait. I did not see. the Kendall one, y'all. Okay, it seems like those are all the receipts we have so far. I'm curious to see. What else comes out now that Kendrick has said all of this. Yeah, this is going to be wild. This is going to be wild. Okay, yeah, send more stuff to that email if you guys end up finding some things. I'm definitely curious to peruse some receipts. And now I'm actually going to leave. Okay. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching.